So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Vietnam have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a
Kaká!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Pull it. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Pull it. Vietnam replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth.
And pull it! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Hullet. Seedorf. Cross into... He's rising! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Deftly away. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's in on goal. Ibrahimovic! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Thuram. That's a little off target. And it's Gullit.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Seedorf. Thuram. It's Seedorf. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Has a look up and delivers. Davids. Well, that looks a decent ball. Could be danger here. Oh, it's Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Driving forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, greatly! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Gullit! Off the post! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the shot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Nedved.
2 added minutes has been
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Children's announcement.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
A nearby member of staff.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gullit. And that's a dangerous ball. And again, they run up again. Oh, he's having a go! Now, that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Seedorf. Gullit. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turan, a picture of focus and alertness. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Davids. Vieira.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Seedorf. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, the ball's gone astray. And it's Lam. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Vieira. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. That's destined for the flank. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Seedorf running with the ball. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That is lovely. Lam plays in it. Oh, good climb! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 18, Gullit. Number 7,
A few ironic cheers tell the story.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 26, Targets. Coming on the field, number 11, Pele. Number 20, Bale.
Messi.
Number 6, Ronaldinho.
Can he
Number
get it through?
19, Schneider.
And he's
Number
straight
3,
offside.
Seedorf. Substitution in progress.
Aims beyond the defence. Played out to the left flank. And he's whipped. Impressive jump. Just cruising. They are cruising. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager...
And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. He's picked his way through. Van der Ven clears without hesitation. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. Header! And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Goes down, but nothing given. And we're done. Vietnam have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Hello everybody, and this
So
is
what do
a
you
quick
take away
reminder
from
to
it all,
let you
Jim?
know that
Well,
you'll be
Peter,
able to
I
catch
really
today's
couldn't
match
see what this
broadcast
team was
live
trying
on
to
our Club's
achieve,
FM
whether it's the
station.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, we all know who created the concept. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Opts for safety. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And here's the chance to counter. And now they can clear their lines. Davids, can he get on the end of this? Davids has the space to scheme. Nice control. Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Hullet. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved clears it away. And it's Lam. And here's Hullet. Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Quarter of an hour played. Kaká. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Davids. Oh, this is a very good run. That's going across goal. Thuram attempts a clearance. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Spread it left. That is lovely. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Davids gets across and deals with it. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is... And Segal! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Yeah. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Mbappe. An instinctive delivery. Tries to get it clear. Well, that Looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Vieira. That's Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Nedved. And here's Kaka. And he whips it in. Now he's off and running. Well, that is one way to stop him. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lahm. That's Nedved. Turns back here, probably the best option. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and that could set him on his way. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance here to counter. Lahm. That's a good run down the left. And here's Hullet. Nedved. Nedved driving forwards. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Vietnam have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back on the way then. Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Getting up there! Oh, that was no routine save.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. And Hullet! Incredible! Just incredible! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, can they get him away? Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe, and they can counter here. But it's Thuram. Oh, can he get onto this? And reclaimed it in a trice. Good running, strong and purposeful.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, it's Seedorf. Oh, that's superb. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he can clear it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a searching pass.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Nedved. Number 26,
Pele.
Havertz.
Here's a man adored by many, even
Mbappe.
deified by
Playing
some.
on the field.
Searching passes
Number
played there.
20, Bale.
Vietnam
Number
clearly are
14,
pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a
Number
very
10,
frantic end to this game.
Lampard. Number 3,
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 19.
Oh, good read.
Schneider.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now can he find a shot at goal? It's a goal! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam have their lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Thuram.
They're avoiding the blatantly...
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's been caught. Chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Vietnam really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but
And it's Bale. Bale! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That has not gone well. Pele running with intent. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And this is Pele! Pele finds himself offside. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Vietnam certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah,
Aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. He is through here. Real chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. Opts for safety. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Spread it left. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed at the far side. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's straight offside. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. That is good progress on the left.
Such good technique.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, easy pickings there. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Nedved. Yeah, that has been slung wide. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good work on the right flank here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kaká, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Lahm. Cross to the back post. Davids with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. And it's Nedved. That's destined for the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Nedved. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's there to get it away. That's a good run down the left. Davids. Crunching tackle. Hullet driving forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, no joy this time. Driving forward. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kaka. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hullet. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Lahm has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Lahm, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. And it's Seedorf. Lovely feet. Nedved, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's good running with the ball. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Davids. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch.
He's having a pop! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Davids actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Davids. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good alertness. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, well played.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Pullet. Number 26. Davids.
Lam gets it away.
Number 7. Nedved. Coming on the field.
Very nicely done.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ronaldinho. Number
Well, that
11.
might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 3, Seedorf. Number 14.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well
Substitution in
stopped.
progress.
Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate
There will be
finisher.
1 minute added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Bale. That is lovely. Vietnam have a free kick. Tar has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
So near, and yet so far. And that's the end of the game. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
Just a
When
quick
you look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here. A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pull it. Shot a goal! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Seedorf. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Seedorf. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Varane. That has been cut short. That's a little off target. And this is Hullet. Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Oh, what a ball! Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ferdinand gets it away. Played back. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Vietnam very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Aim forwards. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cleared without hesitation. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
And it's Nedved. Vieira. conjures time and space where few can. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, Tar, cuts it out. Oh no, what has happened here? There's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Just past the 40th minute mark. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Neymar. No way through there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nedved. Good running, strong and purposeful.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Vieira. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees, this
Vietnam
is a
come in leading by just the odd goal.
With the father of a boy in a
On the
yellow
evidence of
t-shirt
what we've
kindly
seen,
make his
they're
way to
worth
the
their lead.
information centre.
There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. Nedved. Now this could be a chance. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Lahm. Not the most accurate pass. He has found a way through. Kaká is onto this. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, well played, well played. Thuram clears without hesitation. Vieira. Buffon. Buffon getting this one clear. And it's Lahm. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been hooked away. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played into the area. Getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Neymar. Number 7,
Bale.
Nedved.
Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Targets. Coming on the field.
No, again there's no way through.
Gullit.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Pele. Number
He knew what was
22,
coming. That's the yellow
Pedri.
card.
Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And the counter is on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Messi wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vietnam still ahead by the game's only goal. Tries to play it through, and this is Bale. Real chance! And that could have brought them level.
Bale was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Big chance! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Has been indicated.
Vietnam have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Cruyff. He's rising! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. In again. Messi with the clearance. He's going for goal! It is close, but that is the last of it. Vietnam can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
After the final whistle today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Aims beyond the defence. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Van der Sar. Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And they've got rid.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's very neat. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked out the run. Real chance here. Played in with purpose. Varane tries to clear. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And this is Hullet. That looks a good ball through. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Chips it through. And this is Hullet. He's onside. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. So it is still 0-0. He might be in here. 30 minutes gone. Nice bit of trickery. Threads one in. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Nedved has the space to scheme. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a throw-in. And that's another throw. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
It's a quick one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gives it back. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thuram is there to clear. And he goes cross-field.
There will be
Lam
1 minute
is
at a
looking
time.
to influence the game from out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam
I'm
currently
afraid to tell
behind
you that
by
we're
1 goal to
expecting
nil
traffic to be
at the
heavy
break.
after the final whistle today.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lam did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a good... Davids! A real chance and a real let-off. Van der Ven is there and he can pick it up. Seedorf opts for safety. Rafael Varane looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira making good progress on the right-hand side. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van der Ven is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played into space. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good run down the left. Davids is in a really good position out wide. He is just caressing the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Bullet. Number 13.
Good steal, he just read it.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Targets. Number 9, Mbappe.
Dealt with nicely by the
Number
defence.
7, Nedved. Coming on the field.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Number 20,
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 11,
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, no way through.
Number 10, Frank Lampard.
It's a cute ball.
Number 22, Hadrian.
That's a
Substitution
risky
taking
ball, you've
place.
got to say. Vieira. And it's Messi. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Lahm. Seedorf. Pull it. No, again there's no way through. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's just beyond his reach.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
"75 minutes played. He is through here.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Thinks about the shot. Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ambitious ball here. Can he get onto this? Vietnam very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Thuram. And he can clear it away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira clears it away. Now it's Pedri. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And it's Seedorf. And this is Pele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Messi goes short. Vieira gets it clear. Thuram. Oh, it's come loose. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Vietnam just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy for the opposition.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And just to confirm that the ref...
Oh, he's having a go! Beautiful from Nedved!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hullet. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's...
Single!
Oh, it's a thumping hit. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's had it nicked away. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Tries to...
Real chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's had it taken off him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Kaka. Aimed beyond the defence. Vietnam currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's been slipped through. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Hullet, who's set up one goal so far. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thuram. Lahm. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cruyff. Nedved. And he's worked it through. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's a goal! Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, that was vital. Nedved. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Ibrahimovic, showing good feet. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that pass isn't the best. So what can they make of this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That was well played.
well stopped.
He's in one-on-one. It's Ibrahimovic! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira. And it's Lam. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam. Lobbed in behind. Tar can get it clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Vietnam producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box. These weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shifted it to the flank. Kaká puts a cross in. That's a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that is well cleared. Kaká. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an untidy challenge. Oh, he's taken it. It's a searching pass. It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram. And he plays one through.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, delightful ball. And claimed it back swiftly. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vietnam are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And it's Nedved. Oh, they could break here. A probing pass. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vieira. And here's Kaká. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Vieira. And it's Lam. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, can he get onto this?
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Davids, can he get on the end of this? Short changes him with that pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Kaka getting forward. Well, we've seen... That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
What
for
do you
our
think we're up
special
to
lottery.
after 45
Please grab
minutes?
the tickets
Well,
you were
there's
given
no
when you
way
walked
to
in through the
disguise the
gate.
fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicked it back promptly. Davids. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's a throw-in. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
The most accurate pass. Kaka. Now he's got space here. Spread neatly. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Out towards the flank. Passing nice and neat. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Gullit. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9,
Chance, surely!
Number 7, Nedved. Number 26, Targets. Coming on the field, number 18, Bale. Number 11, Pele. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number 22,
Vietnam perhaps
Number
contemplating
3,
their next change here.
Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tar makes the interception. And it's Cruyff.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Lam. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Van Dijk. Now, can they get him away? Thuram. Seedorf. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they can counter here. Pele, he has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Pedri.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. He's beaten the last man. Picked out brilliant. And Messi! Oh, he's done it! A breakthrough! So late in the day! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam now on the verge of victory, save for a few... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Children's announcement.
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Vietnam really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this.
And he shoots! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chooses to go cross-field. Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved. And it's Lam. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That has been cut short. Chance here to counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ibrahimovic. Neymar. So, what can they make of this? It's a promising position. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nedved. That's very neat. Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been cleared. Lovely feet. Oh, good read. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Seedorf. Oh, that's a fine interception. Van der Ven can clear it away. Vieira gets across to intercept that.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Davids. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to gift it back. Tries to play it through. And it's Neymar. And he's there to clear it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, there's the clearance. And that has put paid to that. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved really struggling to influence. Rummenigge! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
5 minutes till the break. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge tries one from range. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Nedved. Well, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Nedved. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And claimed it back swiftly. Kaka. Here's Vieira. And it's Lam. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Hullet. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball's gone astray. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, no joy this time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that's another good win of the ball. Always goal side. Looking for the run. Kaká. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Spread out to the left. Hullet. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that has fair fizzed. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi going forward. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Rummenigge. And he's found a way past. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge. He'll try from distance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do...
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. And it's Vieira.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found the way through. Davids. Seedorf running with intent. Pinches it off him. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van de Ven produces the perfect tackle there. Messi. Nedved. Lam. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Neymar. Lam. Now the cross. Vieira with the clearance. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Nedved. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Hullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Thuram. Taken back almost at once. Nedved. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And they've switched it over to the other side. But it's Thuram. Nedved. Nedved! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's out for a goal kick. Van der Ven cuts it out. Lam is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Nedved. Hullet is flagged offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kaká. Now it's Kaká.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Nugget! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has ended up in no man's land. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vieira. And this is Neymar. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, super ball. And that is well cleared. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Vietnam looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Buffon is there to clear. Neymar wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Lam. Kaká. Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Defending was strong and firm. Kaká. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lam. Aims beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal. And the shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nedved, and he shoots! Oh, crossbar! In he goes again! And he's stuck it away! And they are right back within touch! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Vietnam may be down, but not out just yet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he can thump it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Hullitz. Number 9,
Intercepts the
Pele.
throw. That's well read.
Number 26, Davids. Number 11, Neymar.
Now who's going to be
Number
first to
7,
this?
Nedved. Coming on the field, number 10,
Van Dijk.
Ibrahimovic. Number 13,
And it's hoisted clear.
Rummenigge. Number 20, Bale.
Vietnam perhaps
Number
wondering what the best
19,
time is for their next substitution.
Number 22,
That was very necessary.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Lam. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, they can break here. Great vision. Pele. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely aimed pass. That's been cut out, well played. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's forced to go back. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through. Just eases him off the ball. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bale. Bale going face to face with his great rival. That's going wide left. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ibrahimovic is standing over this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. But it's Thuram. Decent chance! Lam getting this one clear. Kaka. Now that's well seen too. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's taking no chances there. Pedri, Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's been shifted off it. Seedorf has created one goal already. Oh, good spread. Schneider. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
Nedved
screen right
claiming
now
the
for
man of the match
information on
award,
our shuttle
and
bus
there is
service.
very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind.